Asa sila?
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Where are they? Asa sila?
I slept too.
Ayan, ayan. Why am I... Oh, there it is. Start video. There it is.
Okay, good morning. Oh, asan na si Doktora? Kumusta na ho? Okay lang ho.
Ba't parang tumaba ulit si Mami from last month?
Nasa kasi kasi namin.
Okay, sige, ano yung nangyari?
Ano pa pa-check up mo yung mata mo, Nay? Maliit yung isa po. Ito, isa?
Isa maliit.
Maliit. Kailan nag-start na mag-iba ng size?
Kailan lang natin napansin yan eh. Kailan lang po yan.
I'm actually the one who noticed. It was on... no, it was the day that I left. The 22nd of May.
Okay, so what did you notice?
I was saying goodbye, tapos I saw her left eye, parang hindi nakabukas na mabuti.
Tapos nagluluha po. Nagluluha yung kabilang mata niya ito. Yung maliit.
Yung left one.
Yung kaliwa.
Yeah.
Pwede ba ilapit yung camera dun sa left eye niya?
Pero malinaw naman po yung tingin niya.
Pakilapit mo yung...
Ilapit yung camera para makita ko.
Gigi, pakilapit mo yung camera kay nanay. Sa mata, sa mata. You can't really see it.
Close up.
Okay, nagluluha yung kaliwa, hindi maga yung eyelid, no?
Hindi. Hindi.
Hindi naman po
Hindi maga. Parang it's just about to close or something. Parang yun ang nakikita ko.
Itchy daw ba?
Kaya na.
Makate?
Makate daw, Nay, makate. Nakakati yung mata mo? Kumakate? Hindi.
Are you sure?
Malinaw? Oo. Malinaw daw po naman.
Hindi mas... Hindi. Nay, pag kinumpara yung kanan sa kaliwang mata, mas malabo ba yung sa kaliwa?
Alin lang mas malinaw, Nay? Okay lang? Oo. Anong isa? Pareho. Parehas daw, Dok.
Parehas lang. Makati ba yung kaliwang mata?
Kasi daw? Hindi. Hindi daw po.
Hindi mahapde.
Mahapde. Hindi.
Are
Hindi
you-
naman po namumuli.
Are you sure?
Hindi namumula, pero nagluluha.
Nagluluha lang. Minsan nagluluha.
I'm not sure what to make of it. It doesn't look like it's sore eyes.
No, I don't think it is. It's just that, that day that I left, it wasn't red. It's just that it seems like it's closing up or something.
Well, can they bring her to an ophthalmologist, an eye doctor?
I'm gonna have to,
Because I'm a bit hesitant to give antibiotics.
Yeah.
Since it doesn't look like it's an infected eye. Normally, if it's infected, it would either be stinging, a little bit painful, or itchy.
maybe some redness.
There might be some blockage in the tear ducts. And if there's some blockage in the tear ducts, which is causing the tears to spill over because it can't go inside,
Hmm.
the eye doctor needs to poke it just to remove the blockage. But that can be done in the clinic quite easily.
Yeah. Ophthalmologist, right? Ophthalmologist.
Yes.
Oh
You
my
can
God.
see if there's an ophthalmologist near your place. Doesn't have to be a hospital-based one. If you can find one near the area.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will recommend one from St. Luke's Global because that's still the nearest to you.
Hmm. I just worry
But
that,
it needs to be inspected because ano nang na-try niyong ilagay? Nag-cold compress ba kayo?
Wala po nilalagay.
Okay, pero wala siyang nirereklamo at all.
Wala naman po.
I just became concerned because I know if you have diabetes, you can get blind, right? You can go blind.
If, sorry,
If diabetes causes blindness, right?
yes, but
Severe.
this doesn't look to be diabetes related.
Okay. I just
I'm
wanted.
looking at the pictures, it just looks smaller, but the eyelid is not swollen.
Yeah.
So, and it's very hard to assess if there's really visual changes because I don't know if she really understands the question.
I know. I know. That's the thing, eh? That's the thing. I'm kind of.
So it's still easier. The left eye doesn't look maga, but it definitely looks smaller.
That was my
There's no
concern.
swelling.
Pinag-uusapan nila yung mata mo.
So
Hmm.
I don't think it's a stroke. I don't think that anything neurological happened.
Okay.
But the eye needs to be checked out. And the ophthalmologist will need to use the machine usually in their clinics, what we call a slit lamp, to look even at the back of the eye.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that. I know that. I've had one of those. Okay. So let's talk about other matters. I'm thinking I'm just gonna yung ano niya, her eating habits. Anong Gigi? What do you have to report? Eating habits ni Nanay?
Yung pagkain po niya,
Yes.
ay minsan konti lang po siyang kumain. Pero sa mga prutas, yung katulad ng pakuan, mani, nakakain po siya. Yung kanin lang, konti lang. Lugaw naman nakakain siya.
Dahil ayaw niya or dahil, kasi alam naman natin before talagang problem na natin yan, di ba? Kaya nga akala natin yung una, magpe-peg tayo. So,
Namimili ng pagkain si nanay eh.
namimili. Hindi dahil ayaw niya yung pagkain. I mean, namimili, hindi dahil hirap siyang kumain.
Hindi naman po dok siya hirap kumain.
Are you sure, Gigi? Hindi ba niluluwa ulit? Hindi ba nag-spit out ulit?
Pag po nagluluwa siya, report ko po pagka siya nagluluwa ng hindi siya nagluluwa. Buhat nang dumating ka.
So just like to eat peanuts. Is peanuts okay? Like boiled peanuts? Is that okay?
Well, peanuts is okay, but not as a meal, just as a snack.
Well, it's been her meal yata. Gigi?
Okay lang daw sa'yo. Peanut, yung mani. Ano?
Gigi, minsan ba yung pagkain niya peanuts lang? Wala nang iba?
Kumakain din po siya ng iba yung gusto niya. Pakuan, saging.
Yeah, pero a few days ago, sabi mo sa akin peanuts lang ang kinakain, di ba? A few days ago.
Siya ng peanut. Umayaw na po siya sa mani kasi nanakit yung mga niya eh. Paa niya. Ayaw na niya ngayon kumain. Tapos pakuan lang, kinakain niya mga prutas, saging. Tsaka kanin po, kumakain naman siya pa konti-konti pagka gusto niya yung ulam. Sabaw.
So, yung eating kasi, di ba, expected na nga natin yan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really comes and goes as a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But your mom and your siblings and your mom's siblings all do not want a peg done. So, this is really our cycle. When there are moments that she doesn't want to eat, then we just allow her to eat what she wants. Pero if the question is, are peanuts enough? Syempre hindi.
Mm-hmm. And
But what can we do?
yes, I know. Gigi, what about your medication?
Ay, yung gamot po, pagka yung hindi niya type talagang uminom, napagod na raw siya uminom, ayaw niya talagang uminom. Katulad, pero kahapon uminom siya. Kanina, uminom din siya ngayon. Dalawang gabi na hindi siya uminom. Ang panggabi niya, kahapon ng hapon, tsaka yung isang araw, dalawang gabi. Oo, naka-note siya sa naka-note naman eh.
Uh-huh.
Pagod daw siya uminom. Minsan hindi ko talaga mapilit siya uminom eh.
Oo. Well, so, yun, that's really, we also expect that, diba? Kasi kasama nung feeding problem is the inability to be able to give her the medications. So, ganun yung i-explain natin to your siblings and
Yeah.
to her siblings is that because we don't have any other access, when there are days that she doesn't drink her medicines,
Uh-huh.
then there's nothing that we can do. Right? But without the medicines, the dementia can also progress or she will have the tantrums that she used to have very often.
Gigi, madalas bang magwala? Lately, nagwawala ba?
Naman po,
When was the last time na nagwala? When was the last time?
yung nag-ano siya, na bad mood.
Yung sa
Pag hinuhugasan lang naman natin ng private part siya nagagalit eh.
Pag nagpupo.
Pag nagpupupo siya.
I was going to ask something, I forgot. Ano ba yun?
Ano pa? Nanay.
So, her blood pressure, I think, has been up lately, di ba, Gigi?
Okay lang po yung blood pressure niya. Tapos doon po sa medyo tumaas noong May 20 ang kanyang sugar. To 322.
Dahil anong kinain?
Ano po, last meal niya po yung dinner lang niya na lechon. Tsaka pakwan. Tsaka mani. Kumakain siya ng mani noong araw na yun po eh.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
No, di ba merong 2 consecutive days na mataas ang BP niya? 3 araw ba yun na sunod-sunod o 2?
Ano lang?
Di ba?
130 over 59. Saka, yun lang naman eh. Dalawa yung 130. Dalawang ano lang po.
okay, yung 130 yung upper limit of normal na natin.
Taas po niya.
Mhm.
130. 130. Yun lang.
Pero wala siyang ibang complaints. Wala siyang nirereklamo na masakit.
Katawan lang po niya. Yung pagkababangon siya. Tsaka paa. Minsan, ngayon, masakit daw ulo niya. Masakit ulo mo?
Hindi.
Hindi na. Kanina sabi mo, masakit ulo mo.
Kanina lang.
Ngayon, hindi na.
Hindi na.
Ano ba masakit sa'yo, Nay?
Wala.
Eh, mahirap lang po siya, doktor. Talagang tumayo. Hirap na hirap po siyang tumayo. Kasi yung paa niya, hindi niya maituwid.
Ituwid.
Kaya hindi namin matimbang.
You know,
Hirap siyang tumayo dahil mahina na yung binti niya.
So, nahawakan ko pa siya sa likod kasi matutumba. Hindi niya may tungtong mabuti yung mga paa niya. Mabigat daw siya eh.
you know, actually,
Well, actually, hindi naman siya mabigat. Ang problema natin, mahina na talaga yung legs niya. Kasi, hindi naman ito lang na time na to hindi siya makagalaw. For the past 2 years of the pandemic, and even before then, hindi naman na siya talaga masyadong active. So, progressively, nanghina na talaga yung binti niya. It's not like ngayon lang nanghina yan.
Dr. Domla, I have a question. Ano ba ang isang pasyente will be considered as bedridden kung talagang she just kept, lying in bed, tapos upo when she's eating? Is that not considered like a semi-bedridden state?
Yes.
Like she's not getting up anymore. She just sits up to eat and she still just, goes back to her bed. That is bedridden, right?
Yes. She
Okay.
just sits up when assisted. So, she's semi-bedridden.
I know. My brother is saying she's not bedridden, and I don't know. My brother used to take care of people, like he's a caregiver in Israel, but he wasn't really medically trained to do it. Like he's just a regular caregiver, and he was saying some things on Facebook that Peg is an abuse to elder people. And I'm just kind of really, I'm just really flabbergasted. Like, why would you say that it's an abuse? So
Well,
I have to deal with him like in a different,
yes,
his,
again, remember I already offered that we can have a family conference so that all of you siblings and your mom can be in and discuss what the plans are, because there's really that difficulty of all of you being abroad and your mom being here in the Philippines with just a caregiver.
yeah. And did they decline the Zoom meeting?
Uh, they didn't reply.
Oh, it's as good as, as good as declining it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just really astounded. Like, he used to be a caregiver and he's saying things that, having a peg on someone else is abuse. I'm just like, oh my God, it's a feeding tube. Anyway, I'm just ranting. I'm just trying to, get an opinion with you that she is somewhat bedridden because
Your mom is fully assisted in all activities already. She cannot do anything on her own independently, right? So that
yes,
alone is already an indication that the dementia in itself is also progressing. Cognitively, she may still be lucid most of the time, but physically, she has really deteriorated in the last 7 years.
yeah, it's gone down. I remember. Yeah, I remember the time that 2019, she was still a little bit mobile. The last time she was still a little bit mobile. Uh, I assisted her, like like the time that I had it checked in St. Louis for her. Like what you guys recently did to her. She was heavy. I was trying to really assist her, like trying to make her sit in the cab. Jessica, she's heavy.
Yes, and she has very little assistance, right? When you try to sit her up, the assistance from her to help you get her to sit up is very, very minimal. It's
No,
really totally
yeah,
dependent on the person
yeah.
sitting her up.
I mean, I really have to grab her on her waist and really physically lift her, and she wasn't really
But
doing anything.
maybe your brother really has to come home to see it for himself.
I should have videotaped the whole thing. I should have videotaped it. Like she's really, because my auntie was like saying things. Oh, nakakalakad na siya. She's okay now. You know, they're crazy.
Oo, but it also depends. Kasi what does the, ano bang sinasabi mo pag tumatawag yung mga kapatid? Yung caregiver.
Wala po.
So bakit nila iisipin na nakakalakad na? Eh alam naman natin na hindi.
Malakas na raw. Malakas na ang nanay ko. Yun ang isasabing lalaki. Malakas na. Eh, hindi naman. Yung auntie kong isa, she's the one who's insisting. Oh, she's the one. Okay. She's the one. She has a daughter. I mean, a son who recently became a doctor. But I don't think he has passed the exam yet. And she's like, oh my God, she's calling it butas. She's calling it tubo. Oh my goodness. I actually had a fight with her. She was anyway. Anyway, so I think anything else, Gigi, that we need to discuss o wala na?
Ano ko lang po daw kung tuloy pa rin po yung pagpapainom nitong antibiotic niya, yung Solodexide.
Hindi yan antibiotic.
Hindi pala. Saan po niya?
Para yan dun sa daloy ng dugo niya, dun sa legs.
Oh, okay.
Tuloy pa rin po.
So tuloy-tuloy lang yan. Kasi 'di ba yung in-ultrasound natin ang nakita may mga bara-bara. So kailangan natin ituloy yung Solodexide para hindi lalong magbara yung mga ugat at maganda yung daloy ng dugo.
Okay po.
Okay. Anything else?
Ano po?
So number one, maghanap ng OFTA malapit dyan.
Okay.
Kung wala, inform si Hazel para magawa namin ng referral letter para sa OFTA sa St. Luke's. Pero yung mata, definitely, kailangan patingnan natin sa doktor sa mata, sa specialista.
Ophthalmologist.
Okay? And yes, the ophthalmologist.
Sir, yung
For
saya
the- Ano?
yung sa tenga po. Ano
Hindi,
po yan?
mata. Bakit? May problema rin ba sa tenga?
Sa mata nga po, yung sinasabi ko lang po yung paano po yung sa tenga niya.
Oh, that's a different thing. That's hindi may kaiba yun, Gigi. Hearing aid.
Iba yung doktor sa mata at saka doktor sa tenga. So, kung yung hearing aid, iba pa yon.
I'm trying to arrange a home visit. I'm still looking for for a clinic, to come over and have it done.
Okay. Well, and then yun nga, yung feeding, we know that it's a problem that will come and go. There will be times na she will want to eat. Walang problem with giving food, giving the medicines, but there will really be times na problem siya.
Gigi, kung gusto niyo humiga, pahigain mo na siya. I think it's okay now.
Ano ka na, Nay? Okay, pal, okay na lang.
Gusto mo pa rin manood?
Hindi ko na daw
Nay,
niya.
ikaw may tanong?
May tanong?
Nay, may tanong ka sa kay doktora?
Tanong ka daw, Nay. May tatanong ka pa?
Wala akong tatanong.
Wala kang gustong ikonsulta.
Wala kang gustong sabihin kung anong nararamdaman mo.
Wala.
Okay lang?
Okay lang.
Okay.
Anong gusto mo kainin?
Kahit ano.
It's always like that. Kahit ano.
Gusto ko naman ako sa dragon fruit.
Kumain po dyan ng dragon fruit.
Okay, baka kaya rin mataas yung sugars niyo minsan kasi yung fruits, mas marami siyang nakakain na fruits.
Yung nga po, tsaka pakuan po, madami din yan, matamis din yun.
Okay na rin kasi hindi naman, I mean, minsan mataas, minsan hindi. Mas nakakatakot kasi magbigay ng insulin tapos biglang babagsak. Lalo na kung may days na ayaw niya kumain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ano na eh?
Are we good?
Well, you can ask your siblings again if they would want a family conference. No, since they're not replying to us, well, they reached out once, and that was my reply, that maybe it's best to have a family conference, and they didn't reply back. But
Yeah.
if you're in contact with them, you might want to ask them if that's something they would be interested in, so that everybody is on the same page. Kasi ang problem is, all of you have different interpretations of how your mom is doing.
That's why That's why I've started posting videos of her on her Facebook so people can see it. Like her family and friends can see what's really going on with her. I've started doing that.
Okay.
Pagod ka na, Nay? Pagod ka na?
Okay, Nay?
Pagod ka na? Grabe ko na.
Sige, so no new medicines from me for now. Pero tuloy yung mga Sulutexide natin, ha?
Nanay, inom ka daw lagi ng gamot.
Oo, susuntukin na kita eh.
Lagi mo naman ako sinusuntok eh.
Okay.
Okay lang sa akin.
Okay, so we'll just let us know if you need an ophthalmologist referral.
I will. Sige.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Bye, Dr.
Babi ka na rin, Dok.
Bye, Nay.